Hey everyone, it's Deb from Newtown Medi Spa, and I wanted to talk to you guys today, something more on a personal level. Just wanted to share a little bit of my own story, what I've been going through with the social isolation and the COVID, and maybe in sharing each other's stories, we could see that we're not alone through the social isolation. We're really in a lot of this together, and we could see more of a sense of a community through this together. Read a great article about putting a name to exactly what we're all experiencing right now, and that name is grief. And if you look at the different stages of grief and how it affects all of us, you can, or I know I can definitely see how I've transitioned through each and every one of those stages between myself and my family. You start off with denial, like this is nothing, it's a couple of people, it's not going to happen to us, there's one person in all of Connecticut, how do you know it's even going to come to us? And we could socially isolate, but I'll see you guys in a week or so, or maybe we could go for walks in the park. And definitely I've been through that stage, and I've most certainly seen my family go through the anger stage. If anyone out there has a teenager, my teenager was very angry when I told her, no, you cannot go out. You cannot see your friends. You cannot have prom, or you can't have graduation this year. Storm up to her room, say I'm being overly cautious, I'm being crazy, and saying that no other parent is doing this except for you. Um, and that leads right into the bargaining stage, saying, okay, I can do this. I'll be able to do this for 2 weeks, but then I'm going to go out. Or I could do this for 2 weeks. I'll stock up on enough toilet paper for 2 weeks, and then it'll be over. And that bargaining stage, it stays with us, some of us for a long period of time, and um, others hopefully have moved past that at one point. I know I could definitively remember a week ago when I woke up and I went through the sadness stage. And I sat there and I closed my business. I had to lay off the best staff and the most incredible employees that could ever work for any company ever. And I say that with conviction. But to see them walk away and walk out of the office a few weeks ago, it broke my heart. And the sadness that I went through, knowing that life has changed, and it has changed for all of us. It's a different way of life. And understanding that sadness can lead you into the acceptance that we are working through this, but we're working through this together. And that's basically what I've been transitioning to at this time, where I could see absolutely amazing people in my community. I know ER doctors that are uh, inventing new devices to create new personal protective equipment for his staff. I've seen an onslaught of community members making masks, making personal protective equipment, um, making gift bags and donations, and doing anything they can to help each other and to help other people. And you see through that really grief, that getting through those stages of grief, we do find a meaningfulness in this. And the meaningfulness can be that it doesn't matter what race you are, what religion you are, where you're from, what your social status is. We're all human, and we're all in this together, and we're all here just to make sure that the next person is going to be okay. And that's why we're doing this social isolation. That's why we're doing this distancing, to make sure that that next person that might not have been okay if they went out there and got sick and didn't have the resources at a hospital to help them, they're going to be okay if we could just slow this down and make sure that those resources will be there for them. So, sorry for the lecture, guys. Just want to share what I'm going through. I know you all hear that I have a hoarse voice. Yes, I do. Had a little bit of something go through my house this week, and it was frightening. And my middle daughter was very sick this weekend. We're waiting on her tests and hoping that everything is okay here. But the good news is, thankfully, she's recovering very well, as I am too. And I'm hopeful that there are many more people out there that will get the medical care and the resources that they need for when they do get sick. I pray for everybody. I hope that you're all staying safe. And I hope that this helps someone in some way out there. And God bless you all. And I'm definitely with you in this if you need anything. Thanks.